What is up, everybody? How is everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and today we have a double box opening. Today we're going to do a box of AFR collector box and a Baldur's Gate collector box. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a homage to a friend of mine, pack opening Addict. For those of you who are not familiar with his channel, he's done a bunch of these. We call it, We're on a Dragon Hunt, and it's kind of like D&D vibe, right? But as of the filming of this video, he is less than, I believe, 10 subscribers away from 10,000 subs on YouTube. And I think that's a really noteworthy and significant accomplishment for a YouTube channel, for Magic specifically, right? We're kind of niche. And so if you are not subscribed already, go check out his channel. Subscribe to him. Let's put this man over 10,000. I know he doesn't care about it, about the milestone as much, but you know what? I do, and I think he's really, really deserving of it. So today we're going to dive in. I was kind of looking for an excuse to do AFR also, but I feel like doing AFR by itself would kind of be a little lackluster. So we're going to do it as a double opening. I love me some Baldur's Gate as well. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in, and let's crack some packs. All right, so as of filming this video, I think AFR boxes are like 165, and you know, there's some things going on, but there's not a ton of action in the set. You know, there's some noteworthy Old Gnawbone and Teleportation Circle and Fighter Class and a couple other things, but it's not flush with value. Let's say it that way. But it is a set I really enjoy. Fun fact from me, collector's box of AFR was the very first box opening I ever did on channel. So it was the first video I ever did for this channel was an AFR collector box. All right, next up we have Baldur's Gate, which actually Baldur's Gate is aging very, very well. I think those boxes are now up to like, what, 225, 230? I'll probably do alternating packs. So we're going to see if we can try and find some mythic dragons. Ah, yes, old school collector packs before they had that ridiculously hard to open seal. All right, come on, AFR. Show us what you got. Old Gnawbone would be the biggest find here. That's what we're hoping to pull in the AFR. You know, because what you should do is definitely open up a box for one card. Hey, Treasure Vault. All right, nice pack foil Treasure Vault is a rare. It's probably a few bucks. Might be upwards of $3 or so. Oh, Death Tyrant. I forgot one of the things, the strong points that AFR does have going for it is it has a really strong some commander slot cards in there. So it'd be nice if we pulled a few of the good ones of those. Little Death Tyrant, though. I like that. Wanty Malison. Loathsome Troll is an uncommon showcase. Devil's Chosen. My first mythic of the box is the Tarrasque. I have said this for a very long time. I feel like they did the Tarrasque really, really dirty as far as like the power level of the card versus the actual D&D monster. This should have been stronger. It's good. It's not good enough, in my opinion. All right. First mythic in. Then we've got the Pegasi. Oh, hey! We do have a mythic dragon. And it is kind of a sweet one. It is Icing Death, Frost Tyrant, legendary dragon borderless foil dragon there. So that's a fun hit. It's not a big value hit. Most of the dragons aren't. In fact, this might only be a couple of bucks. But I do think it's neat. I think the art looks good. The foiling looks pretty good. And it's a sweet card. And Treasure Token and Zariel in the back there. All right. Hey, not bad out of the gate for AFR. I don't know what to do here. There we go. Gonna have a few piles going on here. You know what? We'll just have an AFR pile, and then we'll have a Baldur's Gate pile. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. All right. Baldur's Gate's got a lot more going on. It's got a great land cycle, some really strong rares, and of course, some pretty boss dragons as well. Copper is definitely the one we're looking for, but I would not be upset if I pulled a borderless foil silver dragon today. Incredibly specific, I know. All right, here we go. First mythic is Blood Money. We have a pack foil rare, Blood Money. Blood Money is probably a few bucks at this point. All right, Psionic Ritual. Will's Reversal. Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy. Lae'zel, Valak's Champion. And conclude with an Under Mountain Adventure as the extended art foil back there. So we got a Blood Money. All right. back to AFR. Here we go. All right, little pack foil Oswald Fiddlebender. Hey, Clouthswill, neat. That's one of the. That's a pretty good commander card. Clouth himself is a heck of a card. That's actually a pretty valuable card. But Clouthswill also does some things. Pretty good pull out of that AFR commander slot. Next myth. Oh, hey, Extended Art Book of Exalted Deeds. This actually does have some value. It's probably in the neighborhood of, I don't know, what, $5 to $8, something like that. But pretty sweet. And when this thing was in standard, you could combine it with the Snowland from Kaldheim. That was every creature type. And make it an angel, and then never activate it again, and all of a sudden you have a very hard to beat combo. Can't lose the game combo, because there's not a lot of land destruction running around. Our first of the module lands, I really like these. I think they're aesthetically really, really pleasing. Dungeon Descent is a terrible card, but the actual treatment itself is one of my favorites, really. Alright, Rust Monster. Nidier's Selfless Paladin. And that will do it for that pack. AFR's coming out of the gate pretty hot. Alright, back to Baldur's Gate. Also would not mind finding a Displacer Kitten today. I could use another one or two of those. Alright, Sky Diamond. Tavern Brawler. Acolyte of Bahamut. First rare is Ragadraga, You My Only Friend, Gorgut's Boss. Multi-class Baldric, Elder Brain, Jan Jansen Chaos Crafter, Zevlor, and conclude with a Caves of Chaos Adventure. Kind of a swing and a miss there too. All right, back to AFR. Three mythics so far out of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Hey, Fighter Class. As I mentioned, Fighter Class is like a legitimate hit now. I think this is upwards of like $10. Foil might actually even have a small multiplier on it, like not significant, but I think Fighter Class is upwards of like $8 to $10. So that is a pretty good hit. Ooh, another commander slot hit. That is Vondrous, Rage of Ancients. That is technically a mythic, so we will put that up top. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Man, oh man. AFR doesn't have a ton of value in it, but it's got a lot of like $3, $4, $5, $6 cards. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a heck of a card. Extended Art. Non-foil. Worth a few bucks. Celestial Unicorn. Oops. Wrong pile. Alright, Death's Whisper. Zalto. Fire Giant Duke. Manticore. And a module foil Dungeon Descent. I really wish they had made this card like even a little bit playable. It's so bad. So basically 5 mana, because you have to tap the Dungeon Descent itself. So 5 mana to venture into the dungeon at sorcery speed. What were you afraid of, Wizards? You were afraid that at instant speed, adventuring into the dungeon was just going to be too much? 5 mana? So much mana. Okay, alright. Baldur's Gate. Now would be a really good time to show up. Viconia Drow. Alondo. Deep Gnome Terramancer. Alright, it's only a few bucks at this point. This card, when the set first came out, was really, really hot. Like $15 to $20. No longer the case, but it is still a quality rare. Traverse the Outlands, I think, also has a little bit of value to it as well. Alright, another Lae'zel. Shadowheart, Dark Justicer. And, hey, there's a good hit. Very, very nice. So we have ourselves an Extended Art Foil Luxury Suite. We like lands a lot. So that is really, really cool. That's, I don't know. I'm going to guess somewhere in like the 15 range. But one of the definite reasons to like Baldur's Gate is the land cycle. You have the crowd lands. You also have a Reflecting Pool in there. Pretty strong in the rares. All right, back to AFR. Start off with a pack foil Gelatinous Cube. Immovable Rod. Also, man, the commander slot, I forgot just how good it is, huh? There's some really fun stuff in this commander slot. Treasure Chest, a card I really wanted to like, and it's just, it falls a little short. Maybe in Commander it's better, but like even in Limited, I could not figure out, like, not figure out, but just didn't have enough time to properly use that card. All right. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong piles. That's what's going on here. There we go. Okay. Rare, Delina Wild Mage. Actually, Delina's a pretty good card. All right, another Wolf Prowler. And extended art foil Flump. There was a point in time where Flump actually did have some value. It might still be a few bucks as an extended art foil, but nothing to write home about. Okay. Back to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. Got on the board, on the scoreboard with a couple of really good rares. Would be really nice if we hit some mythics now. All right, Safana, Imoen, Candlekeep Sage. Rare is Elturel Survivors, Sarvok's Tome, extended art, Robe of the Arch Magi, Duke Older Ravengard in the etch foil treatment. There's a mythic. Battle Angels of Tyr. Not bad, not bad. All right, that is a strong mythic. I don't know, maybe like $10. My guess. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I looked at this particular card, but this card definitely does some things. So that is a good mythic. And hey, how about a second extended art foil Crowdland, and that is Spire Garden. I am here for a little boo token in the back plus treasure. I am here for getting a couple of extended art foils. Those are actually like, I'll PC those, right? Like I probably won't play with them, but I'll actually PC them just because I think it's cool to have the extended art foil version. All right, back to AFR. All right, Wizard's Spellbook as our first rare. Into Dance Macabre. I'm less familiar with this one. Dancing Sword, extended art. Neverwinter Dryad. Evolving Wilds. There's a neat treatment. So there's the dungeon module treatment on Evolving Wilds. Pretty cool. Mythic. This is not a good mythic. The Planeswalkers, for the most part, are a pretty severe miss, and Grandmaster of Flowers is like the ultimate. It's just not usable. I love the art on it, but it looks really, really nice. It's clean, but boy, not a great mythic. All right, Displacer Beast. Into a True Polymorph in the back. Extended art foil True Polymorph. All right. Baldur's Gate making a run and definitely catching up. After the double extended art foil Crowdlands, and we have a Battle Angels of Tyr now as well. Here we go. Marble Diamond, Ganax Astral Hunter, the Shadow Archdruid in the etch foil treatment, Furbolg Flautist, Tinkali Hunter, extended art, Intellect Devourer. Yeah, sure. Council of Four. Jan Jansen. Okay, can we do a little bit better? We cannot. That was no more compliments for you. That was a pretty abysmal Baldur's Gate pack. All right, last pack of the first column of the box for AFR. AFR holding its own, to say the least. Mythic is, hey, Xanathar. Neat. Hey, the playmat, the namesake playmat here. Xanathar Guild Kingpin. Pretty cool. Extended art, not extended art, excuse me. Pack foil Xanathar. Into Ride the Avalanche. Okay, that's kind of neat. All right, there's another commander. That's the commander slot card. Ride the Avalanche. Sphere of Annihilation in the extended art. Baleful Beholder. Wrong pile. Did it again. Blink Dog. Westgate Regent. A card that I feel like if you don't deal with it, just gets out of control very, very quickly. Definitely very snowbally. All right. Baleful. And Asmodeus, the Archfiend extended art foil. All right. Now the last pack of Baldur's Gate. First column. Oh, Nature's Lore. Hey, there we go. That's solid. All right. Candle Keep Sage. Guild Artisan, sure. Rare is Astarion the Decadent, pack foil, into Durnan of the Yawning Portal. So this is one of those mythic from the commanders. Durnan not as valuable, but has definitely worth a few bucks. But there's a few really good hits in that, like Passionate Archaeologist and there's a couple more. All right, Illithid Harvester, John Irenicus, Mazzy True Sword, and a Kindred Discovery. All right, Extended Art Foil Kindred Discovery, not bad. Yes, it did get a reprint in Wilds of Eldraine, but as far as that's concerned, Kindred Discovery Extended Art Foil is still a pretty good place to be overall. All right, we now head into the second half. What we're kind of missing from Baldur's Gate, made a nice little run on, comeback on the rares, mythics. Specifically, dragons would be great. For a dragon hunt, we have not hunted very many dragons in this opening. All right, second half of the box. Hobgoblin, Bandit Lord, actually a pretty good goblin. Fiend Lash. Oh, okay, all right, that's pretty good. Nice equipment. Froghemoth, I remember Froghemoth. I kind of forgot this card came out of this set. That's cool. All right, Extended Art Froghemoth. Lurking Roper. Temple of the Dragon Queen in the Dungeon module. Treatment. All right, that's another card that was pretty underpowered, right? Dritz. Mimic. Triumphant Adventurer, a card I really wanted to like. I was like, oh, it does so much stuff, but it's still just a 1/1. Extended Art Foil, Triumphant Adventure. All right. Baldur's Gate. Could sure use some mythics, specifically dragons. I guess we did get the Icing Death. Man, this pack will not open. I guess we did get the Icing Death pretty quick. So we do have one noteworthy mythic dragon. All right, Street Urchin, Flaming Fist. Rare is Mighty Servant of Luco in the pack foil. Hey, Black Market Connections. Nice. I know after the Assassin's Creed reprint, this card is way down, but still a quality rare, and actually does still, I mean, it's still probably in the $10 neighborhood, so that is still a sweet, sweet pull. Welcome back to the party, Baldur's Gate. All right. Gale's Redirection. Zevlor. Will Blade Frontiers. And we do have a mythic back here. Oh, it's Baldur. Saw the red and I saw the power toughness and I really wanted it to be Copper Dragon. Baldur's cool. It is an Extended Art Foil Baldur. If I'm not, if I'm being honest, I was hoping that was like a Copper Dragon, but Baldur's still a pretty good card. Okay, back to AFR. Paladin class. I used to like playing with this card when it was in Standard. It was fun. Bag of Devouring. Neat. Another quality commander card. All right. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. This time in the Extended Art. Again, still pretty good card. Clattering Skeletons. Iron Golem. Oh, Hall of the Storm Giants. This card saw a decent amount of play when it was in Standard as well. This dungeon module. Sweet, sweet dungeon module art. White Dragon. I forgot that they did borderless of these dragons as well. So borderless uncommons. There's a white dragon. We got going on back here. It is the deck of many things. Extended Art Foil deck of many things. I'll actually probably PC this just because I think the card is neat. And back when I used to get to actually play D&D, anytime our party got into one of these, it was certain to do one of two things, either and almost always end a campaign, whether it be through the imminent destruction of the party or imminent riches of the party. One of those two things. You run into a deck, and no, who can resist pulling from the deck of many things, right? All right, back to Baldur's Gate. That's actually kind of a cool pull. It's probably, for the Extended Art Foil, it's probably in the neighborhood of like $7-8. Nothing crazy, but still. All right, Wilson, Guild Artisan. Abdel. Rare is Merkle, Lord of Bones. Into Uchalan. Horn of Valhalla. Gorian Wise Mentor. Mythic is Elminster. Ooh, that's kind of a bad mythic. Even Tasha. Tasha would be pretty good at this point. and a Wand of Wonder, which is actually a pretty fun card if you've never read this. Extended art foil. Not a big value hit, but actually a pretty fun card. Okay. We've pulled everything but dragons in this video. Forsworn Paladin, pack foil, rare. Ooh, the Holy Avenger, neat. Equipped creature has double strike. Whenever a creature deals combat damage, you put an aura card from your hand onto the battlefield attached. That seems decent. All right. Give me some Holy Avenger. Hey, Guardian of Faith. This is actually a pretty good rare as well. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a quick shift there. I'm going to make room for one more AFR pile because Guardian of Faith is actually does have some value to it. Pretty good card as well. Dolphin Javanese, Border Pegasus, Adult Gold Dragon in the Borderless. Sweet card. Not a big value hit, but 4/3 flying lifelink haste for 5. It's not bad. Clattering Skeletons. And, oh, cool. None of the module lands are worth a ton, but the Den of the Bugbear is definitely the most valuable. It's come way down, but when this was in Standard, we're seeing a bunch of play, even Pioneer, I think, for a while. So the module Den of the Bugbear foil is actually something I really think is neat, and I will hang on to that. So, okay, cool pull. The card used to be like $15 at one point for the foil version. It's definitely not anymore. It's probably a third of that, but nevertheless, sweet pull, sweet treatment. All right, Baldur's Gate. Allura, Tavern Brawler, Wrathful Red Dragon, pretty good pack foil rare. But we're looking for Mythic Dragons. Endless Evil. Hey, Displacer Kitten, nice. That is a good card. And that is something I was looking for. I will definitely take that. The rares are doing their thing, right? It's the mythics that we need a little bit of help from Volo. That is not the help that I was talking about. Okay. And a Lae'zel Showcase foil rare back there. All right. Man, those Baldur Gate, that is a lot of bad mythics in that pile. I'll say that. Yeesh. All right, AFR. Running out of time for Old Gnawbones. And in fact, we have 2 extended art foil mythics back there, so unlikely it feels like we'll get a borderless mythic. Borderless foil, another borderless foil. Wild Mage Swords, the first spell you cast from exile each turn has Cascade. Pretty good. Add another Asmodeus. Pixie Guide. There's a Red Dragon in the Borderless, this time non-foil, but there's the Red Dragon version. Gelatinous Cube in the Showcase. Basilisk. And a Wanty Malison extended art foil that time. Come on. There we go. It's really funny going between the 2 boxes because one set of packs is definitively easier to open than the other. All right. Baldur's Gate. Fire Diamond. Gut. Gut is a pretty good card. All right. Coalesca. Rare is Popular Entertainer. Ooh, Delayed Blast Fireball. Nice. Extended art, Delayed Blast Fireball is a pretty good pull. We will absolutely take that. Does have some value to it. And a Sea of Clouds. There we go. Finally on the board with another land. We've gotten a couple of extended art foils. This time an extended art Sea of Clouds. It's our 3rd of the crowd lands in this box. The rares have definitely done what they're supposed to do, or even kind of above and beyond the Call of Duty at this point. It's the Mythics. Need some help from the Mythics. And extended art foil, Majestic Genesis. Not the mythic we wanted to see. Not the mythic type or the card we wanted to see back there. All right. Back to AFR. 2 packs left for each box, so 4 packs total left. There's a couple of other really sweet commander pulls that you can get. Oh, let's go. There we go. Man, AFR. The case can be made that AFR is putting Baldur's Gate to shame in this video. It's a case. It's not a strong one, but it's a case. That is Old Gnawbone in the pack foil version, so we might not end up with a borderless version, but just getting an Old Gnawbone, last time I checked, these are in the neighborhood of like $35, so that is a Really strong pull still. Old Gnawbone does some things. Absolutely take that. Indomitable Might. What do you do? Flash, +3/+3. Enchanted creatures. Controller may have it assigned combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Oh, interesting. And a teleportation circle. I think this is in the neighborhood of like $10. AFR. Huh? All right. Knoll Hunter. White. And... oh, cool. It's another module land. Again, none of these are really carrying a ton of value. I put the Bugbear up there because that one does have a little bit of value. But I do like the foil module lands. Like I will end up hanging on to that. All right, Baldur's Gate. You have 2 packs left. And I kind of feel like AFR is kind of winning this one right now. Here we go. Kadira, pretty good card. All right, Basilisk Collar. It's actually a pretty strong rare. Mythic is Haunted One. You know what? I think Haunted One might have some value to it. I cannot remember it offhand, but I do believe this might actually have some value to it. So Haunted One as a Mythic background is actually pretty cool. And a Morphic Pool. There we go. Morphic Pool, still one of the, I think it's probably still the most valuable of the Crowdlands. Non-foil, but still, Extended Art Morphic Pool is a great place to be. That's our 4th Crowdland of the box. Nira, Merkle, and a Wizards of Thay Extended Art foil will do it there. All right, last AFR pack. We did end up getting an Old Gnawbone, so it kind of makes the box for me. Ton of other stuff in there going on, by the way, between Teleportation, Circle, and Fighter Class. Like, I started off this video just kind of like set a reasonable bar, but kind of hit the stuff that we've kind of hit the stuff that you really want to see for the most part from AFR. So can't be mad. All right, here we go. True Polymorph pack foil. Min Wily Illusionist. So we kind of missed out on a couple of the commander cards I would have liked to see, but still got some fun stuff in there. Instrument of the Bards. Manticore. Gretchen. Another module land. Hey, it's a non-foil Den of the Bugbear. Sweet. I will take that. All right, Boulette. And we conclude with a Extended Art foil Skeletal Swarming. I can't say that AFR was a disappointment, though. We did get one Borderless foil Dragon, albeit the white one, but we ended up getting a Old Gnawbone. I'm a fan of the Deck of Many Things. And a lot of really good playable rares from the commander slot and the actual hitting of the stuff from the base set. All right, last pack for Baldur's Gate. All right, here we go. Start off with a Illithid Harvester pack foil, rare. Venture Forth. Archivist of Ogma, cool. So kind of hit just about all the rares in this set. Yeah, Archivist of Ogma, still a pretty good card. Has some value to it. Cultist of Absolute. Duke, Older Raven Guard. Merkle, Lord of Bones. Last pull? No, that was the last pull. Ah, booth. All right. You know what? Overall, pretty pleasant opening. And, you know, the crazy thing is we basically, the thing that killed us on the Baldur's Gate boxes is the Mythic count is, not the count itself, but what we pulled in the Mythics. For what there is in this set, none of the dragons. Kind of missed basically for the most part in the Mythics, but cleaned up in the rares. Like all the rares you want to see, 4 Crowdlands, including 2 Extended Art foils. But AFR, again, you know, did its part. Old Gnawbone, Deck of Many Things, Icing Death, and a slew of the really good rares between Teleportation Circle, Fighter Class, and some really sweet commander cards. I'm not displeased with AFR at all. Really, it did what I expected to do. Actually, technically, really more than I expected to do. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, if you are not subscribed to Pack Opening Hacks channel, give that man a shout out and give that man a follow. Thank you so much, everybody. Be well.